Sun has brightly come out here in the Backyard Weather Center garden. Perfect to put a spotlight on Chef Kay.
Oh.
And she's going to show us how to grill up a salad today. Grilled greens. It sounds like a great idea.
Yes, it is fantastic. A lot of people look at me like I'm crazy when I put the romaine on the grill, but you're going to love it. Back in the day, like my grandma used to make the wilted lettuce salads, and that's just kind of the same version, but you're getting that nice char on there and that, that grill flavor to it, little smokiness. The first thing we're going to do is, because we're going to do a grilled steak with it as well, I'm making my marinade here, the Chef Kay marinade, and we start out with a little Worcestershire, a little bit of red wine vinegar, and then some secret Chef Kay's Drunken Barbecue. I'm going to put a little of that in there, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to whisk that up with some liquid smoke.
Liquid smoke, even though we're putting it on the grill.
Even though we're putting it on the grill. I like a lot of smoky flavor too. Yep. So we're going to actually just whisk that up.
Now we're going to marinate the steak. I know that with seafood you don't want to marinate it too long because it really starts to break down. What about
Absolutely.
steak? How long are we going to marinate
for this type, because as you can see, I have a thin New York strip, and we're just going to put that in there. That can go in for like 30 minutes, and you can actually leave it to be room temperature when it's beef, like that. You can do it for.
Now I'm going to ask you another science question.
Sure.
You've got to marinate in a metal bowl. Is that a no-no because we've got vinegar and a metal bowl?
It's okay with this one because the steak I'm actually going to pull it out and I put it in addition and pour it over that.
Okay.
So we're actually going to do that, and I have one that's ready to go.
Thank you.
I've actually just done this, yeah. And so we're just going to lay that on there, let that start getting a good cook on it. Now this is super thin, as you saw, so I'm not going to do it very long.
Yeah, that's only going to take a couple minutes, right?
And while we're doing that, we're going to add our corn. Now I've already cooked the corn with a little bit of vegetable broth, and you can put that together. And we're going to bring our butter over here.
Corn and vegetable broth.
Yes, you just boil it a little bit, just to get a nice...
So a parboil on it.
Yeah, so you got your corn, because what we're going to do now is do a little butter on there. You see how we're starting to get our grill marks?
That's really smelling like barbecue right now.
That's right. That's what we want, right? Then the next thing we're going to put on, everything's ready to go and it's going to come together, is then we're going to bring our romaine. Now, I know there's been an issue with romaine.
Lately, yes. I was telling you about that, yeah.
Right, so we're going to actually bring this in, and we're going to cook this a little bit.
Okay,
so,
and that's one of the issues is because you're eating raw romaine, and some of it has an E. coli on it, and we've been warned not to eat romaine right now, but this is going to char a little bit.
Correct.
And if you're nervous about it, the warning is know where your romaine lettuce is sourced from.
Right. And that's what so you can find that out. Best thing too is do like I do a lot of times. I use a lot of stuff from local vendors, so
we would know that is safe.
Right.
At least from this particular warning.
Yes. Look at that. Oh, that's starting to
So
get
this
yummy
weekend
there.
will be a perfect time to go to the farmer's market and get some locally sourced romaine.
And there's so many farmer's markets. Now I drizzled that with a little bit of olive oil in it, if you noticed. And we're going to do it on the other side as well. Just bringing a little bit of that together.
So this is a recipe that's going to keep you over the grill for a little bit because you've got to keep your eye on everything that you've just put on.
Yeah, you don't want anything to get too done. And see, that steak's looking perfect right now.
So that would be what, like a medium rare or rare?
Which is the way I like mine. You'll find in my recipes I put that, but you're welcome to keep it a little longer. Best thing always to do with a steak too is once you finish cooking it, you want to let it rest. Just leave it alone. Let the juices, as you can see, they're kind of working their way back too and getting in it. While you're doing that, then you can come over here and hang out with the lettuce.
But so that letting it rest makes it more tender as the juices reabsorb.
They redistribute, as they call it. Yep. So we're getting a nice...
Relaxing the muscle again.
Exactly. See how that corn's looking good?
That's beautiful. And grilled corn has gotten really popular these days, too. I mean, I know people have done it for a while, and there's the husk on, husk off school. So you've taken the husks off, and you're letting it really char and get that good caramelized flavor because inherently corn has so much natural sugar in it.
Absolutely, and that's what, when you just put that butter in there, that's going to come out. And I usually do just a little pinch of garlic powder or garlic salt you can put on there, just to give it a little extra flavor. Now remember, our meat's going to have like a real good flavor to it because we put that in that marinade and let that do its thing.
Now while that's going, you were telling me you haven't been cooking in a while because you've been busy on a pet project.
Oh yeah, well we're opening up. My people, my fans, my customers have been asking me for a while, when are you going to open a restaurant? Well, It's happening. We are opening the Chef K Tavern down in Lee Hall area. It's in between Newport News and Williamsburg. And it's beautiful. It's at the historic Boxwood Inn. The historic Boxwood Inn was built in 1897. And so it's all the original structure. They've renovated inside, but I have the general store, what used to be the general store. And the Lee Hall train depot is right next to it. So we get the train coming through, the Amtrak and stuff.
Oh,
and
nice.
I kind of went with that theme. So it's all the original woodwork from 1897 that's in the general store, the shelving, all the flooring, the 2 bars. It's gorgeous.
And I know you've been working on the menu too. What's going to be the specialty?
We're going to have some grilled corn on there.
I like
Definitely.
that.
We're going to have like some tavern food. We're going to have a few beers, local beers on tap. And then we'll have other bottled beers as well. And we're going to have some wine. And then we'll do like charcuterie trays, different things like that. And we're going to have like my Southwest lettuce wraps, some fun things like that. Where we have my buffalo sliders that I did on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have several things actually I've done on the show, so now you can come and get it.
So that's got to be really exciting for you.
I'm very excited. We have a Mother's Day that we're doing. Again, this is a nice, fun Mother's Day if you wanted to just go home, a nice, beautiful day on Mother's Day. Barbecue for her, make her a nice dinner, you know, outside on the deck.
And show her that you can cook. Everybody thinks when they get on the grill they can cook.
Well, this is pretty easy, and the recipe will follow today, right?
Yes,
we
we'll
come
put
up
that
later
online,
Yep.
yeah.
So you
That
see how, look
beautiful
at that char and how we've kind of wilted that down. Doesn't that look beautiful?
That's beautiful.
I know, and look at this corn. So we're going to put this
All right,
together real quick.
Let's plate it up.
Yeah. So we're going to just put right in here, lay that out, and we're going to slice off some corn. We doing okay on time?
And we want to be careful when we do that.
Yes, absolutely. Look at those nice grilled toad marks on there, though. Oh, and look at the juiciness.
And
that's what we want.
That just gives corn a whole new flavor,
Oh, yeah.
doesn't it?
Yep. We're going to sprinkle that a little bit, get some nice, good corn bits on there.
It's beautiful colors. It's really healthy.
Yes.
Lots of healthy fat with the olive oil. Oh, the butter is good too.
Oh, yeah. It's not too much, though, you know. It kind of cooks off on the grill there a little bit. Just
Yeah.
gets in there and absorbs the flavor. Some nice fresh tomatoes on there.
And then show us how you're going to slice this steak.
We're going to do our steak up. Let me sorry, get my just a little bit here. And then we're going to, and you can put like some avocado on here. You know, whip it up.
It's basically whatever you like, or for Mom, whatever she likes.
I always say when you're at home, you're pleasing whose palate? Yours, right?
Yeah.
Your own palate or your mom's palate. Mom's in charge Sunday. So just do that up just like that.
And Dad will
Beautiful
even
steak.
eat that and not turn his nose up saying it's salad.
Exactly. Yeah. So you've got a good deal. Now, what I like to do is I do just a little bit of a drizzle here, olive oil, and then I give it just a juice. I do fresh squeezed lemon juice. I love that as a dressing.
Oh, okay.
But you can use ranch, you can use an avocado dressing, whatever you want. You've got a
That's
fork
beautiful.
right there.
Yeah, let's
Let me remove this and
show
you can
that
see
so
it.
people can
Try
see
a
it.
bite.
It's absolutely
I've
beautiful.
got a fork and a knife for you right there. See
Okay.
what you think.
Well, I want to let people know we'll have this recipe available for you by early this afternoon at WTVR.com/BTM. Thanks, Chef. Thank you for the recipe, and best of luck with the new restaurant.
Thank you so much.